Our lives revolve around the dogs.
Jen Freking has been mushing since the age of 8.
When I was born, my parents had a team of dogs. They sold the team to friends when I was little, so then I had the love of the stories, and I liked all the pictures and stories of the dogs, and I wanted to get my own dog team.
Her husband Blake has been mushing for most of his adult life.
I didn't have a lot of exposure to it when I was young, except through books. And then once I got out of school, I had an opportunity to go to Alaska and train up there, so I did. And those folks were old-time Alaskan mushers, and they gave me the opportunity to run Iditarod with their dogs.
The two eventually ended up in Finland, Minnesota.
Then I got together, combined our two little groups of dogs, and here we are.
We moved here from east central Minnesota because this is where the snow is the best. The training conditions are best.
Blake says the John Beargrease Sled Dog Marathon is a big part of why they chose Finland.
It was one of those things I remember as a little kid, seeing it in the newspaper and following it that way before interwebs and all that.
The couple now have 68 dogs and 2 children, Elena and Nicole.
I go to a really small school, so everyone does know that I have dogs, because that's pretty much my whole school personality. But new people, they usually don't believe me at first, especially when I was really young. They were like, the 6-year-old's telling me that she has so many dogs.
Get up in the morning and do chores, feeding and cleaning before work. We have school and work and a team of dogs, so rest assured we don't watch many movies or watch TV.
Elena and Nicole enjoy the lifestyle and want to mush.
A lot of times, if I watch the start of a race, I get really excited.
There's all these people I've known for a really long time, just other mushers. And it's a really cool sport in that way, because we're all competing, but then if I'm stopped out on the trail, they're gonna make sure I'm okay.
They love the dogs. I always said, they might not, you don't have to. You can be smarter than us and not be a musher, but they love the dogs, and they're so bonded. They've always been so involved with the puppies and the teams.
One of the rules, of course, is time spent with the dogs is never wasted time.
This year, for the first time ever, all 4 Frekings competed in the Beargrease 120.
There's the dog element, taking these puppies and we're holding them in our hands, on day 1, and then seeing them finish big races like I did Rod and Beargrease and stuff like that. It's pretty awesome. And then now to take it to another level, we have 2 not little girls that are getting into it as well. And it was them that kind of got us thinking about the 120. They wanted to run some bigger races, and Jen and I think we have 29 marathon finishes. So we decided, well, all 4 of us will do that.
Since I've been really young, I've gone to the marathon and seen mom and dad finish, and been like, I want to do this one day. So now doing it with them is really fun.
Elena has done the Beargrease 40 before and went into the 120 hoping for a smoother finish.
Most of the race I've been doing good, but then I came into the finish, and Eagle, who's my leader, he knew where we were, but I didn't. And we came out on the corner really fast, and I skidded, and then I hit an ice chunk and tipped, and Dad caught my team.
I'm just really proud. Of course, they're born into it from little kids, the first sled runs when they were 3 and 4 years old. So they've been at it for a long time. So they're pretty much pros as it is, and I'm confident they'll handle the 120 just fine.
The John Beargrease Sled Dog Marathon was postponed to March, and the start was moved to 2 harbors. The 120 ended up being 72.5 miles.
Come on, guys, come on.
It was a bummer not doing a 120, but the race was trying to use their best judgment of keeping the dogs and mushers safe.
The 4 Frekings made it to the Finland checkpoint at around the same time. Elena Freking won Rookie of the Year and placed 6th in the 120 race, beating her dad by 5 seconds. Blake placed 7th, Jen placed 11th, and Nicole placed 12th. Everyone, including the dogs, finished happy and healthy. With extra energy left over, Elena and Blake mushed home after the 2 a.m. awards banquet at the Trestle Inn.